Strength training is a fantastic exercise modality if you have the energy to be able to put into it. But there is a way to do it and there are ways not to do it. So I've been a personal trainer for 15 plus years and I have tried all sorts of different things and I know what works and what doesn't work quite so well. So my advice to you here is to just start off with some very, very simple stuff if and when you are ready for it. So based on pain management and causing muscles to tighten up, trying to avoid injuries and stuff, my favorites are horizontal pushing exercises like a push-up or a bench press or a dumbbell press or something like that, and then a row in the same sort of capacity. Doesn't matter if it's with a band or with dumbbells, a barbell from a TRX or some gymnastic rings or whatever, but this plane of motion seems to be far less problematic than anything that's overhead, because a lot of people have shoulder issues, and if you're tight through here you're going to be limited in your range. And then if you're doing any pull down type exercises, this can cause more internal rotation through your shoulder, tightening up those areas that we really don't want to get any tighter because they're tight already. So keep that in mind for your exercise selection. Now that's only a couple of upper body exercises. You can do some abdominal exercises as well. So your basics, planks are probably your best bet here. Front plank and side plank, and potentially some glute bridges on your back. So I say potentially because what I've found is the more lower body exercises you do, or lower body exercise in general, the faster it seems to drain your energy. So if I ever was to go for a bike ride, it would drain my energy really quickly. If I was to do squats or deadlifts on my lower body, again, it would just write me off very fast. So I actually advise against doing lower body exercise for the majority of the time that you are sick. For your lower body exercise, walk. I know it doesn't sound too exciting, but sometimes you just got to go with what works. Now, as far as actually doing the exercise, I would not be going to a class or joining a group or doing anything that is too full on. Believe me, I've tried. I've done some handstand gymnastic style training, and a session in there would write me off for the rest of the day. But for me, sometimes I had to do that just so I could feel human and feel like I was actually doing something that I enjoyed, have a little bit of joy in life. Don't go there. That's me and my crazy stuff, and part of the world that I lived in, I was also learning so I could teach other people that sort of thing too, so just the way it is. What I suggest is to have a look at a program called Easy Strength by Dan John and Pavel Tsatsouline. Now, it lays out a program that is very, very simple with very low volume, and progressively you can still get stronger without overdoing it or pushing yourself too hard or too far. Some general guidelines that relate back to that are going to be try and stick with just the upper body and gradually warm your way up to it. Try not to go with too heavy a weight. You want a moderate load that you can still gradually build, but a moderate load is going to be far less energy expenditure for you than going something heavy. And you want to take longer rest periods during the time as well. So if you might usually rest for 10, 15, 20 seconds, maybe you rest for a minute or what have you, pushing it out to 2, 3 minutes, even 5 minutes sometimes, can be so much more beneficial because it allows your body to recover and calm down, bring some of that heat down and make it a little easier for you. So again, don't do too much. Start out with a very, very low volume, which this may only be 1 or 2 sets of a particular exercise. So let's say that we're going to do 2 sets of push-ups and then 2 sets of rows. That could be your entire workout right there. And that might be enough just to get your muscular system still doing a little bit, with the progress possibly being on the other side. Now I say possibly, it depends on how run down your body is. You may not get stronger, but you may be able to maintain some strength. You may be able to maintain some muscle mass. But these are all maybes. Unfortunately, you and your body are different to me and my body and everybody else out there. We just have to go with what feels best. So with your strength training, err on the side of caution, and if you're ready to do a little bit, go and check out the link that I have in there to the Easy Strength program, see what you think, and potentially have a go if you're ready to try it.